Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Still in the middle of doing all the story quests and side quests and such, and last time we did discover that one of the relics was actually lit up and we could actually partake in what they had to offer, and that is trials. I would say they're pretty reminiscent of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep's Mirage Arena battles, except these in this game are on a time limit and you cannot heal yourself. So yeah, it was tough to get through, and I couldn't get through it. You know, I just can't. I mean, I can't. I feel like it's not even much of a skill issue of why I can't get through it. I just feel like I genuinely cannot get through it. I'm sure some expert player in general, but also maybe an expert player of this game, they might be able to put something together and get through it somehow. But I mean, my second attempt, I did a pretty good job of getting through the fights. I feel like not taking too much damage and dealing out damage myself, and it still wasn't good enough. I found myself running out of time, and I started to try to pick up the pace, and I was taking more damage, and time still ended up running out. So I just, I don't even know how far into it I was. I was only on the second trial. I'm not sure how many trials there were, but I'm guessing it's at least 3. So we'll put those on hold.
We're all ready. Well, it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal?
I still have my strength accessory on. I just realized. My second strength accessory.
Oh. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy. Torgal.
Alright, well that's complete. I honestly thought I was headed towards lore that way.
You don't think they've...
I guess I wasn't paying good enough attention to where I was going on the map. But it doesn't really matter.
The barricades we've set up around the town won't hold the Akashic back for long. Might buy us a few moments to say our last farewells, though.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now. The lift can only carry a few at a time. If those Akashic get as far as the cliff, Wade's men will have nowhere to run.
It looked like the Guardians were going as quick as they could, but without any injured. They might make it to the cliff. Or they might not. I can't take much more of this.
They were too fast. Or maybe I was too slow.
Stop that. You're alive. That's all that matters.
Moy.
What are you after? Thanks very much.
Mad dogs. A lot of them.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
we can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Fuck me. I guess I fucked that up. Too slow.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Eastpool's seen enough tragedy. A visit from a horde of glassy-eyed ghouls just adds insult to injury.
Please, make for Eastpool. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Mad dogs, the lot of them.
My brothers. Are they?
Shh, don't try to talk.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
The Akashic attacked us out of the blue. And there's no telling when they might be back. Better keep that sword handy.
Fiends try to climb the walls here, too.
You can and get me back out there.
Founder knows where they're gonna show their ugly faces next.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Not a chocobo. I know I've cut a lot of chocobos in this game, but just seeing one become Akashiki, it's just hard to see. Y'all came in here last second like y'all were gonna be big and bad. Y'all ain't shit. Get out of here. Ow, you're gonna pay for that. Bam!
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we? That's all ready. It's over. Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Something put in the chambers.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way. I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
I will not let you down.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale.
Battle's over. I'll have any man who ain't in need of treatment himself come and help you with the wounded.
If you could, I'd be in your debt.
The fates seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out, they're gonna have to try harder.
You're new here, aren't you? Once things have calmed down a bit, I'll see about finding you a bunk.
Thank you. Kindly.
Amber's lost. The whole village flooded. All the way from the mayor's cottage to the stables.
The Lazarus has gone the same way. Lucky the place was abandoned. Oh, we'd have blue-blooded blueskins breathing down our necks.
Nothing is ever up there.
Thank the Finder!
I thought we'd lost him.
So Cid rides to the rescue once more. We're in your debt. Well, deeper in your debt, I should say.
We of the Guardians of the Flame have pledged our swords, our very lives, to the defense of this fair town.
Ain't that something?
And some of your numbers served as shields, did they? Well, they did Rosaria proud today.
No more than you and your blood axes. We should do it again sometime.
You're a devil with a blade and no mistake. Glad you're on our side.
Whenever these sellswords are in their cups, they start swapping stories of the shields of Rosaria. Even had a few giving me the old Rosarian salute. I expect that's what they have in their heads when they charge into the fray without a thought for their own safety. Nor one for what became of their heroes.
No time to rest. Those ether-breathing bastards won't be leaving us alone for long. Our boys will be needing blades.
Mad dogs, the lot of them. We'll never be truly safe here. Not while there's ether floods about. But at least we're out of the woods. For now.
Yeah, I still can't deliver the ruby to Martha just yet. I was kind of tempted to put the rest of the lore on hold and try and do the hunts just in case, by completing this lore section right here, that the next thing would somehow lock me out of going anywhere on the map, and it would only make me go to a specific location or something. But I think I'm going to carry on here. Hopefully that's not the case, because I got to be able to deliver these crystals or rubies to Martha and Isabel. I guess I can't do that until this lore pit is over with.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts? Then a wall won't stop them.
Nothing but ill tidings from beyond the wall these days. Floods, ghosts, famine. People are afraid to leave their homes.
Where is everyone?
Safe behind bolted doors if they're clever. Likely dead if not.
Welcome, welcome. You've a keen eye. Do you see anything you like? And a fine, fine day to you.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood.
Then we're next.
Can I interest you in some blades of mace, or perhaps a racer to a ginger? I'd be willing to trade if you got no coin.
If there are ghosts in the Royal Meadows, then why isn't the garrison dealing with them?
Do you see that? It's an absolute disgrace.
I will give you 20 talents for that bird of yours. No, 30.
I told you to fuck off. She's not for sale.
The dame sent you to market, did she? I hope she handed you a fat purse. Stocks are low and prices high. I fear half the stalls won't last the season.
Times are hard. Your custom is most welcome, milady.
And you shall have it again tomorrow.
Is it true the old capital's lost?
The garrison's being sorely tested.
Then they'll be needing more tonics.
If there are ghosts in the Royal Meadows, then why isn't the garrison dealing with them?
Four left for more on the captain's orders. Only 2 came back.
God has help us.
You heard what happened in the capital? In Moor? What happens if the Aoife comes here too?
We run, that's what.
My brandy's been fucking useless since the skies went dark. I tried the lash, but a piece of shit can hardly spark a gleam, let alone fire my furnace.
To deserve this.
It's all right. Give me your arm.
That thing, it took off the captain's head. Before we could even draw his steel.
I'm not going back out there. You hear me? Fuck this!
You saw those soldiers. You saw their wounds. Whatever's out there
It's coming for us.
We could leave. But where would we go?
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
But you can. And you must. For me. For us.
My lord. Milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
We've seen little and less of the soldiers of late. Anyone would think they were hiding.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
I know. They could hardly stand.
That thing, it took off the captain's head. Before we could even draw his steel.
I'm not going back.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
I can't entirely blame the men of the garrison for losing heart. And they have provided a place for the injured. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
I thought everything would be all right once we left the capital. But nowhere's safe anymore. Is it?
That thing, it took off the captain's head before we could even draw his steel.
But my family, they're still in the capital.
I'm sorry, darling. I truly am.
What did we do to deserve this?
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
With no one to defend the place. Moor's days are numbered.
I assume you have a plan?
We need to find out what we're facing. The captain lost his head because he never stopped to use it. If we reman the towers and fortify the walls, we might just stand a chance.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
All this aether floating around.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Farewell. Titan!
Oh, fuck. Fucking, that always fucking gets me, dude. Hard to time that shit. That's better. Well done. Too slow. can't fucking do anything about that. Fucking hate these things.
Let's try. Do you think there are more?
There are always more.
Yep.
But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
I need to buy a lot of potions.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Well, why are you looking at Clive when you said that? Was he looking at Clive to be like, hey, you better fuck off?
Lest you wander.
Chopped liver now. This is my bitch.
All of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Alright, that one was quicker than the other two. Quests do
have things under control. For now, at least.
Quests
mind at rest.
Quests in this game do seem to kind of drag on sometimes, just a little bit. That one certainly didn't.
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive, but without all the mocks and mows.
So many were injured. Only by the grace of the goddess did so few succumb to their wounds.
I'd say it was more the grace of the Dane. But helps help, eh?
We're still alive, aren't we?
Yeah, but only because of the Dame. Will that be enough next time?
To the meadows, then.
That's what the captain said.
We had a herald from the Dominion. Said Twinside's fallen and the Emperor's dead. And the Empress. And the Prince. No one left to rule. Empire's done for.
It's heartening to see that the Guard have rediscovered their purpose. I just hope they don't do anything stupid.
We've lost enough people to those things.
The legionaries lay limp and lorn, both heads and swords hung low. But at her touch they did rise up to meet their blue-eyed foe.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been dealt with.
Yeah, but what if they come back? Is there anything we can do to help?
Those things I said before about not being able to fight.
You didn't mean them. I know. That's not the man you are. The man I love.
Get a room, you two.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago, and now you'd have us believe they're just gone.
I would. And I'd thank you to trust us. Unless you fancy picking up a sword yourself.
I got peppers to numb your tongue and put fire in your belly. Would you, care for a taste? Hey?
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. You've a keen eye.
My apologies for the lack of stock. The Vale purchased most of it earlier to brew tonics for the injured they'd taken in.
Why, your stall is as ripe as a midden heap.
It's my damn bearer. He's gone and lost the touch.
The Dame certainly has a way with the men of the garrison. If only all our problems could be solved so easily.
Soldiers too craven to fight. Stark naught, the lot of them. Weren't till a woman dealt them a swift knee to the stones that they came to their senses.
They'd have us believe these ghosts have been exorcised.
I heard the Dame got an icon to rid the meadows of those ghasts.
Come now, she surely cannot count a dominant amongst her clients. Can she?
I heard he was the Dreadworm himself that brought the fire down on the Dominion.
Then the rumors are true. Prince Dion's usurped the Holy Throne.
And this is where I'm going to end this one. Until next time.